SA Airforce aircraft have been grounded following the failure to carry out routine maintenance. According to reports by the City Press newspaper, state arms company ARMSCOR is being blamed for the grounding of the fleet, resulting in most pilots spending time performing desk duties. Sandu National Secretary Greeff joins us now to discuss these allegations. Thank you very much, Biki, for your time this afternoon. According to your information, what is the situation?
Good afternoon. Well, the information that we have is that the entire squadron where these Cessnas are situated has been grounded due to non-maintenance and due to the fact that there isn't enough resources available to maintain these planes. And it is rather disastrous for the SANDF in the sense that if you understand this plane's utilization, it's a very versatile, multi-purpose aircraft for the Defence Force. And if it is out of use or not, if you're not able to use it, it does deal a considerable blow to one's operational capabilities.
Where does it operate? We understand that even the President's one is not spared from this.
That's correct. It is a vessel that has been designed to do some light equipment movements, light troop movements. It can land in very rugged terrain. It can support the police in crime prevention operations. It supports the special forces whenever they have to go in at night and have to flow below radar. So as you can see, it's a very versatile aircraft, and it's quite a loss not to have that capability.
What is the risk for the country?
Well, the risk is, if you look at the recent deployments that took place with the unrest in 2021 and some of the deployments to ESCOM and that kind of thing, we know that in this country things are so volatile that the Defence Force can be needed to be deployed at any time. And it erodes one's abilities to deploy rapidly, supply your troops with whatever they need, because this is typically what this kind of a plane would be used for, is supplies to the deployed troops on the ground in rugged terrain. And so, the question that everybody should have in the forefront of their minds is how will we successfully deploy if we don't have this capability?
What is it that you know about ARMSCOR in terms of what is happening?
Well, there's not much that's known about ARMSCOR now about why it's not being maintained. There's lots of controversy around ARMSCOR and the corruption going on at ARMSCOR and their ability to deliver on the requirements that were set by contract with the Defence Force. And I think it's really worrisome that somebody is not taking charge of this problem and holding ARMSCOR to account and forcing them to do the maintenance that they are contractually obliged to do.
Are some of the pilots part of the union, and what are they telling you, especially about flying time?
Well, they are some of the pilots are members of the union. What I can tell you, and this is a general rule not only for unionized pilots, is that a pilot, has to get flying hours under the belt, so to speak, because the more flying hours, obviously, the better it becomes at piloting. And so if a pilot qualifies and now suddenly he just never has the ability or the chance to fly, it's a step backwards in his career. In the military, for a pilot, the more they fly and the more operational they go, it means faster promotion through the ranks and obviously better salaries and so on. But I think in the end, pilots are piloting because that's what they love to do and spend a lot of money and time from the defence budget training these pilots, and they're still getting paid, obviously, and all they want to do is fly. And now if that ability is taken from them, it's a waste. It's a waste of resources.
You mentioned the consequences for the country. I do also wonder in terms of our peers, not only on the continent but internationally. Does this put South Africa on the back foot?
It does, no, certainly, it does put us on the back foot. The other countries around us have these capabilities, and now suddenly we don't. And the sad thing about it is, it's not because we're unable to do this, it's just simply the situation is not being managed properly.
Thank you very much, Biggie, for your time this afternoon. SANDU National Secretary, Biggie Greeff.